Yo, Peasy, where you at? You outside, aren't you? Smoking a blunt somewhere. I got Gary. He's gonna come running right now. Watch.
Yeah, shit like every single day. Kick a little something for the G's and make a few things make a bridge. 2 in the morning in the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got bitches in the living room giving it all and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you admitted? Shit, I got a pocket full of fuckers and my homeboys didn't sit. So turn off the lights and close the door. What the what? We don't know. Yeah. So we gon' smoke an ounce of that. G's up, hold down. Like you motherfuckers back to it. Laid back. Laid back. I got me some shit with G. Everybody got the stuff, but they ain't cheap dead. Now this type of shit happens all the time. You gotta get yours, but feel like I gotta get mine. Everything is fine. New to listen to the D.O.G. I got the cultivate and new to that. We got the big with me. We listen to the words that I speak. If I take me the blood to the middle of the street, you get the lack of the bitch, let me say. She used to be the homeboy's lady. Oh, I really ain't need a bitch. When I tell that bitch, please, raise the fuckers in you trees. Cause you get none of it. That easy. That's my mom with the dog. I can't refuse. We are changing. Laid back. Every day I need a fruit.
Yo, we can't have the awards without celebrity judge.
I need a pound of cash so I can roll up. In the weapon like ounce to the ass. I get high cause I'm in the hood, the guns is around. To take a bump just to ease the pain I'm up and do now. And I gotta go something up. Cause if I'm sober, dog, I just might flip. Grab my guns and hold something up. I get high as a kite. I'm in the zone, all alone, motherfucker, case I'm dying at night. So I hold them up, I got the back, fat as I could. You got to beat the South P, I come to slap it at it.
Let Easy go. Put on the song.
All right, everybody, we are here live at Xpocanna. We are about to announce the winners of the X Cup, which has been months in the making now. Now, as your celebrity judge, I can tell you right now, I pretty much finished 95% of these submissions, and I was thoroughly impressed. Y'all have been killing it out here. Homegrowers, licensees, everyone alike. We smoked a lot of shit on the show. a lot of shit. We did submissions every week, and I gotta tell you, we were thoroughly impressed every single time. It's like, how do you judge something like this? You got so much talent behind this glass right here. So I just want to give y'all a shout out first off, because y'all deserve it. So make sure round of applause for everybody who submitted for this. Shout out to Wes for putting this thing on. Shout out to Bricks for presenting this thing. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, we're about to find out who got bragging rights when they go home tonight. Wes, it's all yours, bro.
Apathy. CT shit. Yeah, we on that CT shit. Right so hard, make the CD stick. Southeast corner hit CT quick. But now everybody on CT shit. Close the flicks, the click roll CT pick. Tell the same niggas on CT hits and that's some bullshit. Like CT flip, low little left things and them CT flip. Fly around real slow and them CT whips. Make CT chick shake CT hips. I love them no breaks, but the easy chicks got me paranoid with that VD shit. Yeah, this is some CT shit. Right up in your face like a 3D clip. Love girls that I'm fake with them double B tips. Stuck around on the bed till the stomach seasick. Feeling good like the sun when the summer breeze hit. When they run into the dirty water CT shit. Yeah, we trying to handle our biz, and none of us can be fucked with 50 lives. Yeah, reppin' CT on the shores of the Atlantic. More than Willamette, but touring the whole planet. It's happy to be love when my PPs live my little CT chicks on their CT shit. Yeah, I'm on that CT shit. Then you guys don't wait us on the CT shit. 31 car shows on the CT shit. Problem chefs ain't on the CT shit. My man over the black that CT friend. Also, the big boys on the CT shit. It's the third unheard with the first in my heart.
All right. I'm gonna do my best. I got some notes because I gotta try not to forget anything. So, first off, thank all of you for even being here right now. All right, thanks for coming out in the snow. All the competitors, judges, vendors, our sponsors. Thank you. The Aquatur in particular. Without these guys letting us do this here, which is like first. We did a first here in Connecticut. So big thanks for them for hosting us and letting us be here. All right, obviously we couldn't be doing this without any of our speakers, our competitors, judges, and in particular, I'd like to thank you guys that have been with us since year one. Michelle over at Advanced Telemedicine, you guys have been supporting us since the first year. My buddy Corey, here since the beginning. Corey from Focus Seeds. Got Blazing Jays, Jeff. It's because of him that we've had all this amazing glass art. Can I get a round of applause for all of our artists? I don't know if any of you know this, but they actually blew yesterday the pieces that are going to the winners today. So all the winners, you got a piece blown here at the event by all those amazing artists over there. So big thank you, Frank. Thank you. Check them out. See, if I forget anybody, I'm sorry. I'd like to thank John Fuller with Full Power Radio, 104.1. They've been a big support for me personally with the cannabis event since the very beginning. If you guys are looking for advertising, they're one of the first people in Connecticut that have allowed people to market their businesses. So they've been a big advocate for their event. They've been instrumental in growing this over 40% this year. Matt and Ryan last year, they really pumped this thing, and I miss those guys, but they were huge. Let's see. Also, they weren't here long, but Green State Media has been supporting us since year one, and they're able to do some pretty incredible things with advertising. So any of you guys looking for help with your growing businesses, definitely talk to those guys. My man Anthony Jordan is his name, his rep over there. You call me if you need anything. I'll put you in touch with the right people. Thank Butter. They've been here for 3 years. They're a lanyard sponsor. Really appreciate you. Emerald Lounge for sponsoring the after party last night. So again, if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Appreciate all of you though. Now really, the next thing is the X Cup, all right? This is not the easiest thing to do, especially in this state. So I want to thank Zach and Garrett over at Northeast Labs. Give them a big round of applause. They are the guys, 101 in the state of Connecticut, but they're great guys and really genuine. Zach, you've been with me since year one, so I appreciate your support and making this a reality. All right, let's see. I want to thank Vito. Where are you, buddy? Give him a round of applause for packaging. Dutch Packaging. Not only does he have a packaging company, but he's got a licensed grow up in Vermont. They're online for packaging now. They got their license. They got automation. This is just a small example of what they can do. Check those boxes out. Inside is actually still a bunch of weedy shit. I left it there. I figured nobody would know. So like what I wouldn't use up there is still in those boxes, but open them up, glass containers, whatever you need. Talk to him. He's a Renaissance man. If you're an equestrian, that dude will come over and shoe your horse on top of it. Kid does it all. All right. Let's see. You know who I really want to thank is I want to thank my competitors that have been in since year one, because there's a lot of you. Like, thank you for coming out. Like, I really wanted to create an opportunity where anybody could show off their work and build a name for themselves, you know? Like, same thing with the event. Have everybody have an equal opportunity where it isn't like that in this space, really, especially for you guys that have paid the highest price. I got a man here I'll try to call on my phone later. Somebody that's, you know, again, paid the ultimate price and had to serve time for doing this. And sometimes those guys are the last ones that get a fair shake. But you can take a look at what some of them are doing up here, and it's clear they're serious and they're still coming to play. Like that's one thing I learned about this competition is all of our winners, everybody that's placed, are all people that are pros. They've been doing it and they're going to continue to do it, and I really applaud them for sticking with their passion. So I want to thank Peasy with 2B Blunt Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Give this man a round of applause. He's got the top rated cannabis podcast. Shit's the real deal. And he will smoke you under the table. I guarantee that. So did you finish? You didn't finish every single one? He basically 100%. Yeah. But I figured if anybody could do it, it was easy. You did. So I already talked about how we grew exponentially this year. Looking forward to growing even more next year. All right, this one's a big one because this competition wouldn't be what it is this year if not for the Happy Confection and Bricks Cannabis, our first two licensed people in the state to have some nerve into the competition. So round of applause. Nothing to do with their sponsorship. I put the arm on Gary after they were already 100% in, and I'm like, dude, let's pump your brand. Like, let's do this. They're a micro cultivator. They're, as far as I'm concerned, the underdog here. So I'm so happy for your guys' support, and I hope this was successful for you and help building your brand. And let me tell you something, guys. They came to win. I hear everybody talking. My kids are here, so I'm not going to swear. But there's a lot of talk, particularly in this state, how, oh yeah, the big guys, you know, it's garbage. It ain't garbage, guys. It's not. Dude, shit's if any of you guys think it's garbage, go talk to Zach and Garrett over there and then come back to me. I don't even want to hear that conversation. All right? And that's what's so special about the X Cup. Every one of you has to put your money where your mouth is and get it tested, and the judges know whether you passed or failed something, and that's all they know. They don't know THC levels. So we handpick our judges based on their experience in the industry, and you know, I know everybody, like, they fill out the application and they want to be a judge so bad, and we do pick random people. One of our couple of our judges, one of our judges is a disabled vet, been using predominantly indicas for 15 years, said it saved him. His score is lined right up with decade-long industry professionals. Absolutely amazing. So we want to run it that way. This is blind, so our judges don't know who anything is. All they know is if it passed or failed something. Heavy metals and microbials. They don't have THC content, terp profiles, nothing. I want to thank Justin, CT Laser. Did you guys check out how dope these plates are here? You scan that shit and go right to your results. That I can guarantee you there's never been a cup like that with the products on display like that. So big shout out to him. If you're looking for any custom laser engraving or anything like that, he can do just about anything. He's got 3D printers. Kid's amazing. So let's see. I think without further ado, it's about to announce our first winner. We're going right to the winners since we're building our new categories, pre-roll and extract. We're only doing a first on those two categories. So first I want to say a shout out to Bob Dobbs and the Soil Makers for making it an extremely close race for number one. I don't have my notes in front of me, glad to discuss it with you, but it was very close to you guys being in that top spot. But our first winner of the X Cup 2025 in the extract category, and there ain't much in Connecticut, but guess what? There's guys doing it. It's just not everywhere yet, and they're doing it good. So is Alex with Super Saiyan Squish with his Super Fusion. What's up, my man? Yeah. You want to say anything? You have any words for the people? All right. So make sure. Oh wait. Let's take a picture. All right, man. This is for you. And your banner. Fly it proud. Super Saiyan. This is just how it worked out. He was entry number one, but right there. Check it out. All right. On to the pre-roll category. So this competitor has been with us since year one, and he's actually now going to have placed every year since the beginning. It's my man, Dom Disco Bloom, with his pre-roll Tangalicious. Did I say that right? Tangalicious.
Thank you. Everybody does it for the plant. We all do it for the plant. And that's why we're here, so let's keep doing it.
Did you ever think you were going to even win that first year? And here we are, 3 years later. That's your first number one, though, bro. You came with a W. Probably not the last. He wanted to come through this year with some clones, but he's got to work on that hemp license. All right. So now we get into some real competition here. So we have our edible category, and I got a couple honorable mentions. My man Curtis from D's Broken Treats, just shy of a third, bud. Just shy, bud. But I had to shout you out, man. It was really close to third place. All right, so as I said, last year our winner had a very high potency edible. Like we were like, I think it was close to 75 milligrams per dose, and we're still buckets. Where you at, Phil? He took first and second last year with really, really high potency edibles, and we have a mix of all kinds of judges, like I said, and usually for edible category, we try to pick somebody that has a pretty high tolerance, because some of these edibles are on the higher side. That being said, apparently the judges like micro doses, because number three in the edible category is the Happy Confection with chillaxing cherry lemon limeade micro. I got that bad. Chillaxing cherry limeade micro. Third place. All right, don't go too far. Because number 2, with a happy confection, you can walk right on back up here. You got number 2 with, let's see which one. The Boosted Berry Micro, number 2. And let me tell you, it was real close to number 1. All right. Even though incredibly close race, it's obvious the judges wanted something a little bit more savory, a little bit more potent, because the number 1 spot goes to Kristen McPhee with the chocolate peanut butter truffle. Give her a round of applause. All right. All right. Now we're getting closer to the main event. All right. So last year we had so many growers that were doing it outdoors. We said, hey, we have to have an outdoor category. If these guys are going to be competitive the way we're testing everything, we had to break it out. So in any event, we kind of talked about it like, do we even need to test for microbials? Are we going to do that? And we're like, you know what? Let's stay true to the event, how it was, and we'll still test. We'll still give the results to the judges, and most of the judges that we know understand that if you're growing outside in Connecticut or in the area, there's a massive chance that you're not going to pass microbials. So a special shout out to the few people that were able to pass. Congratulations on that, because that's a feat amongst itself. I should have a separate trophy for that up here. Oh yeah, I'm on my next page of notes here. All right. Shout out to my boys that couldn't make it here, that grew outdoors. They were one of those people that were in that passing microbials outdoor category. Oh shit! Give me my phone, Tyler. All right, just bear with me. Yo, Brendan, you done plowing? No. Well, you're on the phone on the mic with about 100 people looking at me right now. Yeah. So, my man, what town are you up in Massachusetts? Alright, so he was trying to make it here for the weekend, but my boy's got a business and he's obligated to be plowing snow. Well, but I wanted to tell you something. You got 3rd place with your outdoor. Give him a round of applause. Brendan Chafee with Super Silver Haze. Boys doing it. There's some monsters. Fantastic. I had some. You got anything you'd like to say? All right, thanks, buddy. I'll get. All right, I'll call you later. All right, we'll put that right here. Oh, anybody check out the cup? So we rolled out the cup this year. So we have our winners for the first 3 years, and we're going to run this bad boy like the Stanley Cup. So if you're a past winner, You could take this mofo, post it up at your shop, hang out with it for a little while, give it back to us every year, and have some fun with it. So, where are we at? We're at number 2. So number 2, second place, is somebody that I don't personally know that well, but number 2 for the outdoor is Bob Cabana with 860 Grow with Bubba's Gift. What's up, Bob? You got some fire outdoor? By the way, I haven't been able to try any of these. These are my kits, so I usually am like at least like sampling like a judge. And this year, since we were displaying, I couldn't really have it. Congratulations, man. All right. Give a round of applause to Bob. All right, I don't need my notes for the next one. All right, so the winner of the outdoor category is somebody that's also been supporting our event for a number of years. The first place for outdoor for 2025 in the X Cup here in Connecticut is the Soil Makers with Ken D. Yo, it was like 41%. He was underestimating. Scan that shit if you think I'm lying. We had some of the highest turf profiles in our outdoor grows, by the way, too. With this format, I don't know whose it was because it was like barcodes and shit, but I'm like an Excel spreadsheet kind of guy still. All right, so now we are on to our indica category, which was quite possibly the most competitive out of all categories. We had the most entries, I think the highest quality, and it was, I mean, there's some clear people at the top of that race. So, let's see. All right. So I'm reading my notes so I get this right. So our third place was only out of second by 1 point. And the reason why I bring that up is our scoring on 5 categories, 1 through 10 in a 1 point increment. So to be 1 point out of second is extremely close to taking second. So number 3, Harold Stevens, Umbra Grows with Chairlicious.
I want to put a shout out to my son and his wife. If it wasn't for them, none of this would be happening. Thank you so much. You keep up the good work.
All right. Oh, here's your, take that too. All right. Number 2 in the indica category. Our judges are so on point. It is the first time I've seen this in the competition in 3 years. Our judge called his shot. He smoked that shit. And he said, that shit was Mac 1. Mac 1, you're number 2. You guys here? All right. All right, so we had our server go down on our website during the application process. All right, I'll take a picture real quick. All right, so our server went down for like hours on our website, and she had filled out an application. They're local. When I say local, they're one town away from our office here in Connecticut. And she called us and she's like, "Can I still get into the competition? I filled out the application and I haven't heard anything."
Yes. Yeah, we applied and we didn't hear anything, and we're like, oh, we'll just give it a little bit, but then it was like 3 days, and we're like, we filled it out on time, don't worry, guys. They confirmed it, but we're really excited. It's our first competition ever, so yeah, and we're from Connecticut, so love our state. Shout out Connecticut, shout out Connecticut.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Hell yeah, give them a round of applause. I can tell you 100%. When they walked in, they never expected this. All right. Now the number one in the most competitive category for the X Cup 2025. Let's hear it for Bricks Cannabis with Purple Milk. Corey, Gary, get your asses up here.
All right, I just want to say thank you for letting us get on this competition. It's huge. Congrats to Wes. One process we're killing the beginning. So I can take very good credit. I got to give credit to the Bricks team. They do all the heavy lifting and the hard work. So shout out to the Bricks staff and the Bricks employees. So, thank you.
So I just want to thank Corey personally, because if you know what he had to do in order just to get into the competition here in the state, like and the Happy Confection, like thank you guys over there. Like it really brought my dream of this event to fruition. And the second they came in and you brought those jars, I was like, yep, now it's the real deal. Now anybody that wants to put their money where their mouth is gonna have to compete with really incredible grows. And you guys all grow incredible, but it's something different when you got to do it at scale. So thank you guys for coming in, and now we got our last sativa. We're almost through. So thank you guys for coming through in a big way, and looking forward to see how you guys do. Big things in store, I'm sure. Here's it. This is for you. All right. So, last but certainly not least, I would say equally as competitive. I think we only had a couple less entries than Indica. So first, you guys want to entertain me with another celebrity phone call? Will you guys do that? See if he picks up. Anybody? Is anyone mad? What time we got? All right. You know what? We won't do that. But I want to shout out Jillian Clark. All right, grower out of Rhode Island. A friend of mine. Last year he won first place Indica, I believe, with Jordan's, and third place Sativa with Taco Cat. And he's an incredible grower. And he came extremely close to taking third place. So that's just why I want to shout him out for that. Because he's a friend of mine. All right. So, now that I got that out of the way, I also wanted to shout out Cranberry with Garlic Storm, because you and him were like just out of third place. Like it was like we could talk about how close it was. It was extremely close to me put it down in my notes. But all right, so third place, we have two moms with Trican. No, you're Super Chop. Two moms, Super Chop, taking down third in the sativa category. So, now where we're going with this So they tied for first, our first year of the X Cup, for third place edibles, correct? So didn't think anything of it other than it was crazy for a format. You didn't say that for us. So the first year we didn't think anything of it. We just knew the odds were like crazy to have a tie. And we didn't even really think of it. We ran it as a third place. So we had a tie for first place in Sativa this year. So then I got to asking myself, all right, what are the odds of this actually happening? So as any one of us would do now, I went to ChatGPT. I use some AI. So I spent some time putting in the numbers, putting in how many judges we have, how many entries we have, how many categories we have, what's the statistic probability that you would have a tie under those circumstances. So this is now the second time it's happened. So AI put it out somewhere like the odds of 1 in 10,000 to 1 in a million of a tie and how we're doing this competition. But yeah, you got a tie in first place. So some friends of mine over there, they said nobody likes a tie. Nobody likes a tie. So we decided that we weren't going to do a tie for Sativa this year. So we came up with something super complicated, really complex. The three of us, if we wanted an odd number, took the two top ones, and we mixed them up and we smoked them, and then we each took a vote. Which one or the other. And it was not unanimous. It was 2-1. That's how we broke the tie. So full disclosure, that's how we did it. So we didn't end up with 2 in first place this year. So with that being said, Silver City Genetics. You guys cost yourself a tie for number 1. This guy's not. He's an off the camera kind of guy. If you don't know him, he's a behind the scenes dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised they even got him up here to get the trophy. Honestly. All right. Let's see where I'm at here. That was a Super Fizz, right? Super Fizz? Man, these guys just keep bringing the fire. It's incredible. All right. Again, thanks for all coming out, being here, battling the snow, being here for all the event and the competition and the judges and all my vendors. And I'm really excited about this one. The winner for the X Cup 2005 is my boy Conscious with 91 North. That's what we do here. We've been driving up 91 North for a long time. He's been with us since the first year, plays every year, but this is the first win. We got the W.
I do want to say something. A little bit sick, so I won't be the first person to say that. But I love weed so much. I like to play this game on hard. Everything I do is with strains that I breed myself, including 91 North. All the strains that I'm taking rep in my craft cooperative. Opening now, we're open now. We have our first weed will be on store shelves in Massachusetts in June. It's bred entirely by me. I don't take any shortcuts. I don't breed with Skittles and gelato and do what people want me to do. I think outside the box. I think about weed in 10 years. I think about weed from 20 years ago. I think about weed used to sell itself without all the complicated packaging. And I love the people. I love what this does for me and the medicines it replaces that I don't have to take to get them. Thank you so much. Good job. Thank you.
All right. Congratulations, man. He got his license going. It was a struggle for him up in Mass, but we going. Look, 2025 is a big year. Yeah, he knew he got the fight. He knew he won. We picked up the roster for you. Pick up the roster. So, all right. Well, again, thank you all for coming out. I'm super stoked that we're doing some first things that have ever been done in the state of Connecticut. So thank you, thank you. After thank you for letting us host it here. Thank you for all my competitors that have been involved, especially since the beginning. If you haven't done so already, all your competitors can get up there and scan your QR code, get your results now on a PDF. Microbials, you can reach out to me, more details about like how you finished up relative to all the other competitors or whatever. Reach out to me directly. Oh, hey, can everybody give a round of applause for my man Dope Fad behind the ones and twos, keeping the party going all weekend? All right. There we go. Yeah, just play some music. I don't think I have much else to say. Thank you guys for coming out. Love y'all.
Everybody knows I'm really good. Money on my mind, no time to get good. Sunshine coming through my blinds, I'm feeling good. Feeling good, this is good. Today,